Hi guys, and welcome to today's YouTube, where we are going to showcase our brand new reflective glitter builder gels. So Stacey's nails have already been prepped. Now, truth be told, there is a small layer of old Spirit Angel on here, but I don't see any need to fully remove it, considering we're going back over with Angel, and you can see you can't even really see it. And the new glitter builders have a clear base anyway, so it's not going to cause us any problems that way. So Stacey, if you pull your hand away, I'm just going to show. Oh, the thumb. she's sat here wiggling her thumb. No, you don't get that. You don't get the thumb.
So not a little rhyme about how many fingers you have?
Well, you just have 5. I don't think it's... You usually look down, see how many there is, and that's it.
Oh, you didn't. Okay,
so let me show you this. So the colour that we are going to be using today is a stunning colour. I love this one. I think it might be my favourite. This one is called Sparkle. Absolutely stunning. So it's a beautiful, it's slightly warmer on the camera than what it is in real life, but it is like a champagne, I would say champagne colour. What do you say, guys?
Yeah. Champagne's a good shape. The thing is, when it's in the pot, it's never
the same, no. So we are going to go ahead. We are only doing our glitter builders in pots. The reason being that glitter, as everybody knows, always makes everything just that little bit thicker. So getting it out of the bottles, we just thought, no, that is going to be a nightmare. So we are only doing it in the pots. So as with our standard Angel, we are going to go ahead. We're going to put down our thin base layer of the gel. We want to make sure this is quite thin. We're getting a good contact between the brush and the natural nail to ensure good adhesion. So this is in our new Angel formula for anybody who has been following along the Angel journey. So there's just a few differences. Mostly in the way that the gel behaves, to be honest, rather than the ingredients, but it has much improved self-leveling qualities, and it is a slightly thicker viscosity than our original Angel formula. Not all of our Angel is yet available in the new formula. We are trialing it with the new shades first, gathering all the feedback, which to be honest has been amazing so far. So I think we probably will roll it all out, and then we will roll it out in all of the original shades if you guys are happy with it.
I'm not right in saying that you're just whacking on here, like you're just going finger to finger, you're not curing?
No, because this is just a base coat.
Is that what you normally do?
Yeah.
Oh, I should really go back and watch the old YouTube videos.
You really should. Where have you been?
So should you?
Thanks, Stacey. Like and subscribe. Oh yeah, you do the base, whack it on, cure it.
Like, where have you been, Chris?
I've been recording podcasts nearly on Sunday. Like and subscribe.
Look how pretty this is. Even if you wanted this one really thin, you weren't wanting a really opaque glitter, like how beautiful is that? It's just like a delicate, this is why this one's my fave.
Do you think this is an all year round type product or just Christmas?
Oh, I don't see any reason why not all year round, to be honest. People get glitter all year, don't they? Mm-hmm. But I think for Christmas and New Year, you must have this in your collection. The best part is you don't need to put any colour on top. It's just ready to go as it is. I've not seen anybody else do reflective builders before. I could be wrong, but I've not seen it myself.
So being in a pot, you're going to need a gel brush, right?
Yes. We sell a fantastic gel brush. It is amazing, this one here, the gel applique brush. I absolutely adore it. What I will say is people do tend to apply the first coat a little bit thinner when they are using a gel brush as opposed to a brush that comes in a bottle. I think that's really good because you do tend to, there you go, pop that in for 60 seconds, Stacey. I think people will get better retention because then they're less likely to just float a layer of gel over the nail, and a gel brush really grabs the nail, where a brush that comes out of a bottle and is like laden with gel. So when you pull a brush out of a bottle, you can really see it's really laden with gel. You know, it's got a lot of gel in it, and you have to kind of scrape it off the sides. Whereas when you are using a gel brush, that's not happening. So the brush is really grabbing the nail, and I think that will really improve retention. What I will say though is I reckon more people are going to be prone to heat spikes with gel in a pot, only because that base layer of the product is applied so much thinner than if you are doing it with the brush out of the bottle, because of the reasons that I just said. So there is less product to insulate the nail from the polymerization and the exothermic reaction that happens during the thicker layer.
I love it when you talk science.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look here. I should have used my my armrest. Did I bring it up?
Did mean to
I did. Where is it?
They're both next in the shop.
Okay. So we have got that base layer on and cured, and now we are going to go in with our slip layer. So slip layer is just another thin coat that helps the thicker layer of gel slide into place. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but when working with glitter, I find it so much harder to see exactly what I am doing. I don't know why. So the glitter confuses my eyes. So base layer, slip layer applied, and now we are going to pick up a thicker bead of gel, and we are going to apply this. Now, what I will say about glitter products, and a lot of you more experienced nail techs will know this anyway, is that glitter does kind of stop gel from self-leveling quite as well. So although this is our improved formula, and it does have great built-in self-leveling properties, because of the glitter, it's not going to self-level quite as well as the formula that doesn't have the glitter in it will. So that's just something to note, but that is just something that you need to deal with when working with glitter, I'm afraid.
It's quite chunky flakes of glitter, isn't it?
No.
No?
No, they're quite fine, it's just the sparkles are quite big. I'm saying that, and actually, to be honest, this is self-leveling great. What I love about this is that it's not going to like slip and slide all over the nail. It's just going to stay exactly where we need it to be. Oh, look how pretty that is. So beautiful. Okay, Stacey. Just go in, yeah. It looks great. In fact, that did self-level really, really nicely. I think people are going to be really excited by this. I absolutely love it. Again, look how sparkly and beautiful it is. I think it's really hard to get a really good reflective / flash glitter, some people call it, but I do think this is really, really good.
Why don't you say that Stacey's got her other hand already done?
She does. Do you want to see? So the other hand has Twinkle. So the other hand is Twinkle, which is a sort of pink-based reflective glitter. Really, really stunning. And they are on a clear base, so it is a reflective glitter in a clear base. Okay, so on to the next finger. If any of you haven't tried the new formula, you really, really must. I would highly recommend Peace. I think that has been the favourite, hasn't it, guys?
Peace and Rapture.
Yeah, Peace and Rapture. Those are the two I would definitely recommend. Peace is...
Although I'd say that Deity.
Yeah? What I love about Peace is it's such an... Oh, it's not like anything else that we have. It's my absolute favourite colour at the moment, I have to be honest.
See what we were talking about earlier, and how like certain products will just start selling and we don't know if it's Becca. I remembered what I was thinking about, and it's every time Becca says, oh, these are my favourite.
I know.
They like...
I know.
We've had this discussion many times before. Seraph was the thing, blueberry cheesecake when we first started with cuticle oils. So we blame her. Stacey and I have tried to prepare for Black Friday, and it's one of the hardest things to do, because even things like today, we're trying to just think about nail files and how to prioritise certain grit, and we can't. So really, it just depends what Rebecca's favourite is.
I'll stop having an opinion about that, guys. So yeah, this is absolutely stunning. I'm going to give you, when I do my next finger actually, I'm going to give you guys my top tips for a gel application, just based on stuff I've seen people doing recently, and I think you could be making your life just a little bit easier. Again, because I'm not the best gel applicator in the whole world, I'm all about making my life easier when it comes to putting gel on.
Would you agree it's easier to put a builder on well to begin with, instead of having it sit and refine?
I mean, what for a really perfect finish? I don't know. I'm really good at refining. Whereas where I'm not that great at putting on gel, probably because I'm not great at putting it on, I'm good at refining.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But you would do a hand file?
Yeah, I do prefer a hand file for refining, which is weird because you guys know how much I love using an e-file for prep. But I think it's just more precise.
More control of it.
Yeah.
Delicate touch.
Yeah. And I think refining is it's an art in itself.
Especially if you have to do it quite often.
I don't know what you're trying to get at, Chris. On one of the last videos, somebody put, what did they put? You're clearly new to nails. Don't worry, you'll get better. Well, guys. Mm-hmm. All I'm going to say is two things. Number one, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yeah.
You know? And two, if I'm not good now, I'm never going to be.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a little bit harsh for my taste. Yeah. So what I will say is the camera is picking this up really, really warm. It is not that warm at all in real life. It looks really orange on the camera. So again, I'm just going with my slip layer. So here are my top tips for making your application of AIM gel easier. Number 1, this slip layer. Number 2, I do think working from a pot is easier. 3.
So when you do a slip layer, do you cover it entirely like you do with a base layer?
Yeah, the full area that I want the gel to be in is going to be covered.
And that just allows you to move around, right?
Yes. Next thing is picking up using a decent amount of gel. We don't believe in applying builder thick, but at the same time you can't really apply it thin then expect it to self-level. For something to be able to self-level, there needs to be
Weight.
There needs to be a quantity of it, there needs to be weight behind it, because that's how it self-levels. It uses its weight behind itself. So if you're just doing thin layers, it's not going, like really, really thin on that second layer, it's not going to be able to have the weight behind it to move. But again, we don't believe in applying builder thick, but start with a little bit more gel. Then you want to just work it down the nail, concentrating on the middle, not really going up to the sidewalls, and then lifting off before the free edge, because what you don't want is a big chunk of product at the free edge. My next top tip is wet your fine liner brush before you go into refine. Don't use a dry fine liner brush. Just have a really small amount of product on the brush. And then if you have lifted off before the free edge, you want to drag a little bit down to the free edge first, make sure it's covering. And again, down the side walls too.
Do you think the glitter makes it quite difficult to get close to the sidewalls?
It can make it difficult because you've not got that, there's no like defined colour line. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you find the gel like is pooled a little bit at the free edge, just simply brush backwards, just very, very gently, just to pull some of the gel back. Similarly, if you find the gel is like slumped towards the sidewalls, you can just pull it back into the middle, just gently. And then lastly, if you are having problems with self-leveling, you can ask the client to turn their hand upside down and allow gravity to do some of the work. When it's upside down, you don't want the hand to be completely flat. You want the nail to be pointing slightly up the way.
Stacey's an expert.
She is.
Yeah.
In you go, Stacey. Out we pop. And then the glitter is just making this very hard for the camera to focus, guys. So again, in with our slip layer. Is that you or me?
Me.
Do you have lunch today, Stacey? Oh my word.
Pick up our bead of gel.
Bet your ears were burning last night. We were talking about you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I hope good things.
No.
Oh.
We were just suggesting that everyone should eat.
How's that not a good thing? Again, just lift it off before the free edge. Drag my brush down the sidewalls first. Up to the free edge. And looking all around, making sure I'm happy with the general shape. To be honest, I reckon with this formula, especially the glitters, you can move on to the other nails without curing, at least doing 2 at a time, with no problem. Oh, beautiful. In we go, please. Yeah, I think this formula will hold its shape enough that you can move on You can do 2 at a time, maybe even a whole head.
So it's been released for what, 10 days?
This formula?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And would you say it's a keeper?
Yes, definitely. The feedback has been amazing. Obviously, we're never going to please absolutely everybody, but the feedback on the whole has been like 99% fantastic.
My question is probably one that people are going to think about and ask. Why not have the 2 formulas?
But why? One's just improved.
But what if they prefer the old one?
Nobody prefers the old one.
Okay, fine. There you go. Whether you like it or not.
I don't think. Not that I've seen. I don't think anybody's saying.
Has anyone said I prefer the old one to the old?
Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen.
And we're going to have how many builder shades?
Oh my god, I don't even know now.
It's got to be, what, 25?
With this is going to be like
It's going to take it to
30-ish.
Wow.
Maybe more than 30.
You know, it's just over a year since we launched it.
It's crazy.
To go from 5 to 30 in a year.
I know.
I feel like we said 32, but then you added teeth and
So maybe 33.
possibly these ones on. Don't know if that was including them.
So we had 23. Oh, I don't know, guys. Honestly, no idea. How pretty is that, even just as like a kind of like sheer sparkle?
Is there anything else you could do with this? Like, could you put colour over the top? Could you put that over the top
I mean,
colour?
of course you can put colour over the top. I mean, putting it over colour? Yeah, I mean, if your builder, you could do like a base of something else and then a wee thinner layer of this if you wanted. Like a bit of pink popping through or something.
So most of our builders are pinkies and nudies.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've got glitter.
Yep.
Do you do black?
No. Because why? A black builder gel is never going to look as good as a black gel polish. It's just not. It's never going to be as rich. Is that the word?
Deep.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know. Like, we were already struggling to create a builder, like in darker shades, darker browns, etc., that cures appropriately. So I would worry about that. I don't know. I just don't think there's any need to have builders that are, you know, actual colours like navy and like. But how often are you going to use it? And then what? Do you know? Every single time I do nails right now, I do this every single time. Put my finger in it. And then the client's probably not going to want navy nails or black nails like 2 sets in a row. So then, how are you going to cover it?
Yeah, realistically, you're better off just doing a clear builder and then doing a colour over the top.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. Like if the client is getting colour over the top, do not fret with what the base is. In you go, please, Stacey. So that one was Sparkle, really stunning. How come it is letting me focus this close to the camera here, but here it's just the glitter. It doesn't want the glitter.
It's parts the lens.
It is. It's really. It's hurting my soul actually. So yeah, this one was Sparkle. Beautiful. How many colours are we going to have? That is a great question. How many colours are going to launch? It might be 4, it might be 5. We will see.
Oh, at launch.
At launch, yeah.
Have you had any word?
I think it's going to happen.
Okay.
I actually need to send an email after this because I've not been able to do any of my work today, but you know, let's hope yeah. There's a whole evening for me to do my work.
Lucky you.
What's time off? What's relaxation? It's fine.
I don't know. What is that?
Don't know. It's not something I'm aware of.
I'll
anyway.
tell you after the weekend.
Oh, Stacey. You off tomorrow, Stacey?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So
Stacey isn't actually working Fridays anymore. Stacey wasn't in last Friday. She's not in this Friday. She's not in the Friday after.
Stacey, no. You need to tell me these things in advance. So basically, the warehouse has done nothing all day because you've been getting your nails done, and you're off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. How am I going to cope, Stacey?
You are going to say, Gemma, help me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Gonna have to rely on other people. I'm just not comfortable doing that. And just to be clear, Rebecca, you are going straight in with top coat. You are not refining.
Sorry, yes, I'm not refining. I'm just going straight in with top coat here. I have not removed the inhibition layer because remember,
Sticky gel.
that's the one. So if I remove the inhibition layer, I would need to buff the surface. Otherwise, the top coat wouldn't have much to adhere to and it might peel off. That's always something really important to remember. If you are removing the inhibition layer for whatever reason, and this is from anything, you will need to buff the surface before applying another coat of gel.
I think this is causing a bit of confusion just now. A lot of people are asking about it. Like, should they remove the inhibition layer and then do the top coat?
There's no need to do that unless you're refining.
The question I think was, because technically the inhibition layer is uncured monomers, right?
Not necessarily monomers. It's residual. It's unpolymerized product, but it doesn't mean that the part that's polymerized is got allergens in it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But it seals it all together once you have the top coat on, or the next layer of gel.
Yeah, realistically, your base layer, your slip layer, and your builder layer have given you a strong foundation.
Yeah. And remember, there is an acceptable, essentially, in you go, Stacey.
Do you want 30?
Oh, 30, yeah. Acceptable percentage of uncured gel, because no gel can polymerize, can cure to 100%. It's just not possible because of the inhibition layer. And when we talk about inhibition, it's the oxygen in air that is inhibiting or preventing the gel, that top layer of gel, from polymerizing fully, curing fully. If that makes sense.
It does, especially when you explain it.
Thanks, Chris. So should we tell people about our other YouTube that we have?
Let's do it. Go for it.
So we have our other YouTube channel, which we just started, and it is Chris and Becca. No, it's not. It's called Nail on Sunday. It's not called Chris and Becca. It is called Nail on Sunday, and it is a podcast us talking about all things nail related, nail news, etc., etc.
The burning questions.
The burning
burning
questions.
subjects.
So go and check it out. Nail on Sunday on YouTube. It's also on podcast, on your podcast platforms as well. So yeah.
We're usually quite honest.
We are.
Keep saying I love the honest.
So here is the finished result. They are looking really orange here. It is not like that at all in real life. It's really annoying. Maybe if I turn this light off. Stacey, could you try that? No, it looks really orange again. Gosh darn it.
Put it on.
Let's keep it on. Oh no. It's kind of looking... You know what? No, wait. Oh, we don't have a torch. Do you have your phone on you, Stacey?
Yeah, no.
Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's go into darkness. Stacey, you turn that off. What's this? Oh, that's your torch. I was like, where's this light coming from? You can see how beautiful and sparkly that builder gel is. Stunning. It is not picking it up on camera as nice as it is in real life. It's still looking really warm, but honestly, you guys are going to absolutely love this. Let me see if I can make it. Hey, I was doing my face, Chris. Look at that. So stunning. But yeah, in real life, oh my god, it, like, what I can see right now with my eyes is unreal.
What can you see with your eyes?
What I can see with my eyes.
Excellent.
I hope you enjoyed that. Our reflective glitter builders should be launching tonight if you are watching this on Sunday the 9th. Is it the 9th? Around about then. Sunday the 9th of November. They should be launching tonight live on Instagram at... No, it's not 10th?
The 10th.
10th? There you go. Sunday the 10th of November. 7 p.m. live on Instagram. Check it out and go and check out our reflective glitter builders. See what you guys think. Leave a comment below if you have tried them or tried the new formula. We would love to know what you think. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to be notified when we release our next video. Bye guys.